Hi, I'm Charlie Cerati, Chief Instructor for the GreenandSave Eco-Academy. I'm going to take just a few minutes to explain this whole concept of home efficiency consulting, which is one of the breakthroughs in the new green economy, and talk also about how you can get involved. Home efficiency is a little bit different than just energy, because we look at water, we look at air, we look at the entire home as an organism, not just an object. It starts by creating some new jobs. It then has a byproduct of home energy savings for homeowners across the country, and it also increases the home values. A lot of people don't know this, but if you save $1 of energy, each dollar counts towards about $20 of capital appreciation in terms of the value of your home. And that's from the Journal of Appraisers. The other byproducts are healthy homes and a healthier planet. So it's not just about saving the planet, it's about saving money and the planet, creating opportunities for many of you that may be here at this website because you're interested in a new career in the green economy. One of the things I wanted to do is just let you know that we have a very comprehensive curriculum with an incredible manual that includes everything from a tactical walkthrough of 12 quick fixes that will save homeowners money without even using $1 or a single tool. It includes a script, room by room, section by section of the house, with incredibly comprehensive ROI tactics. The return on investment is often the key to working with homeowners to help save them money. What we've done also is gone way beyond just the ROI and said, what happens at the federal level with tax credits? So as an example, we built a decoder. We went and actually read the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, 400 plus pages, and settled into what were the most important topics. The way that you can get payback and the way that you can get dollars. And it's not just about buying an Energy Star qualified appliance. Many of those appliances, or even systems like air conditioning and heating, don't currently count for the tax credit. So what we did is created an index. It's about not only the percentage of the cost that you can actually get back as a tax credit, but the length of time it's going to take in terms of how long those tax credits are available, the percentage in terms of where they stand relative to caps, whether they include installation for something like insulation, because honestly, people assume that it's an all-in number, when in fact it's sometimes just the material, not the labor. The point is, we go point by point. This could be one of the most valuable pieces of the curriculum, not only for your clients, but for your own life. As we go through the training online, you're going to not only see the presentation material, but you're also going to get a look at a shadowing video, section by section of a house, going through from the setup to the closing components of producing a report. And what that gives you is a view into the actual interaction as a consultant working with that homeowner to save them money. What we've done is also gone a little bit beyond what typically happens in training, because we created over the past year a deep dive into software. What that means is we produce documentation so that you can go online from anywhere in the world and load up the information. You can not only take what will be the homeowner's interests to become, in effect, more energy efficient with their home, but you can go through and by producing that ROI report, start to impact the way that they save money. What that report does is it includes a step-by-step process. If you can type the numbers 1 through 10 and you can go through that home and count everything from the light bulbs to the windows, you're able to automatically see the reports that are generated. And what ends up happening is it's not just about data, it's about how data can be interpreted. And what I mean by that is as you go through and log the information, you're going to start to see some tables that come up, seasonal averages, a guide like for a detective into how you start to decipher what's out there. And then all of a sudden you start to see the utility bills come to life in terms of fuel and electric and water. How those become indexes is the guide to finding the solution for efficiency. As an example, the home utility trend is a score that takes into account all the utility bills, divides into it the factor of the square footage of the home to become a meter. You buy a car and you certainly want to know the mileage. We buy homes now in America and we don't often ask what it costs to operate them. This is the beginning of understanding that for homeowners, and you become the ambassador to make that happen. We also look at the electric base load. We look at the water base usage. We look at a home heating index. It's an incredible way to start measuring where and how the home stands up relative to not only the neighbors, but homes across the United States. When we get that data, we can also show them the cost of what it may run to heat their water and the computers in their homes. All this becomes the guide to then become that detective and find the solutions. with over 100 different tactics. We go through, and when it comes to what's next, we guide that homeowner into finding the savings. And it's as simple as looking at cash flow. We say it's not just enough to save money by spending money. We have to find the way to justify, and we do it right through the tool, the cash flow. That means comparing it against financing if they ever want to go down the path of borrowing money against their home to pay for the improvements. We can show that it will actually cost them less every month to make the improvements and cover the cost of that financing. So the point of this whole introduction is that it's not just about training, it's about support across the board and tips that will make your clients, the homeowners, really step back for a second. We all love to hear and see the photos of these solar panels, but just imagine you're going to learn about something as simple as a high-power shower head. This $30 shower head can save a homeowner more on their utility bills than $3,000 of solar panels. Sounds crazy, but the reality is we don't measure the demand for hot water heating in our homes. So what we do is walk through, you'll see it in the presentation, in the videos, in the whole curriculum, how the math actually works. And it's as simple as saying, well, if we start to measure a little bit about water consumption, we're going to start to see the savings in the cost of heating up that water. Now that solar panel example, that's one of the ways to save money, but it's ultimately one of the furthest back in terms of payback. It's because certainly we have some pretty high tech going into solar panels. As the tax credits from the federal and the state unfold, those incentives are creating higher performance in terms of payback. But when we go through 100 different things, sometimes it even starts with looking at the orientation of the house to the sun, where they are, how they use their windows, the curtains that can be used, giving the homeowner a sense of appreciation into the whole way that they operate their home. Again, as an organism, not just an object. Going through it, we might find that they have kids running around in the basement in a playroom. Well, having, again, something as simple as a $20 or $30 motion or occupancy sensor switch will automatically shut off that power. Coaching them into how to do something from program a thermostat all the way over to safety, like something as simple as having a carbon monoxide detector built into a smoke detector. All these things start to add up. I'm not going to go into, for this purpose, the depth of all those different things, but I can assure you, if you log in and take this training, you will find an incredible wealth of information. You'll be able to use it for your own home, for your friends and family, and make it really the springboard for an entire new career. We look forward to talking with you through the continuing education and all the things that we offer, being available with our entire team of various engineers and architects and building professionals to help guide you into this exciting new chapter, honestly, in American history. With that said, click through the website, learn a little bit more, and then feel free to dial in, call us or email with any questions. Thanks.